Hello, my crafty friends. It's Jelly Bean. I guess I need to put a little bit of light on the subject here. I forgot to turn all my lights on. Today is going to be a VR project share slash craft with me, I guess. Sabrina K, the country crafter, is having a birthday challenge. And for her birthday challenge, she is asking for a shabby Christmas ornament for her shabby tree. So I kind of got started making ornaments and couldn't decide which one to send, so I'm gonna send a few. It was only required to make one, but I'm gonna send her a few more. Anyway, I want to share with you what I have created for her. Now, Sabrina, if you're watching, now's the time to click off so you can be surprised. I know she likes to be surprised, so I just wanted to warn her. I'm gonna move this out of the way, and one of the reasons why I don't have my furry pretty backdrops is because I'm gonna craft something slash package the ornaments, and y'all know what I mean here in a minute. Anyway, let me show you the ornaments that I have created. And I had these little wooden birdhouses. Excuse me. So I took one and I painted it pink and I decorated it. And this is what it looks like from the front. On the sides of the roof, I've decorated with a flower collage in green, one mint green, the rest are pink with gold leaves and a little bit of white flowers in there. I put lace down first, and around the roof I put the little danglies. I kind of thought, well, that kind of looks like hanging icicles that we hang up around our tree. I don't know, yeah, you can see them a little bit. It's hard for y'all to see what it actually looks like when you lay it down like this, but I put the little dangle beads, and then I put this lace, this little tiny trim, and then I went back and put the pearls. And on the edges, just to bring in a little bit of the mint green, I put this little green trim here that has like an iridescent shimmer to it. I don't know how well you can see that, but and then I come around the bottom and I put pearls here and all the way around here. I put a few little flowers here with the gold leaves, and I found these little owls, and I know Sabrina likes owls. So I don't know if that kind of throws it off or not, but I know she likes owls, so I decided to leave it on there. But before I put my owl on, I went around the little heart opening with some beads there around the sides of the opening. And this is a piece of bling, or it was an earring, snowflake earring that was gold, that I thought would bring in some more of the gold, because her tree colors are going to be pink, mint, and gold. So I thought that kind of tied in all of the colors together there, and that's what that one looks like. And then I had these little tiny paper mache top hats, and I started painting them, and I painted them different. I painted all of them a little bit different, but always using the mint green and pink. So let me see, which one do I want to show first? I'm going to show the mint green one first. This one is the mint green one that I did, and I painted it completely mint green, and I had this mint green, it's not Stickles, it's from the Dollar Tree actually. And well, it was from Dollar Tree. They had this at Dollar Tree, and I love this stuff. It is so glittery and pretty, and it just really gives a good color and sparkle to everything. But this one is ice mint green. They have another one. They have quite a few. Hang on just a second. Because they also had ice baby pink. They have ice purple and ice royal blue. Now, the pink and the green I really like. The mint green and the pink. The purple is more of the reddish purple. It's not a grape purple. So it's okay, but I'm not that crazy about it. The royal blue, when you put it on stuff, doesn't come out as dark as it shows here. It's still a pretty dark blue, but not quite that dark. And I'll show you something I used on here in a minute. But anyway, Dollar Tree had these at first for $1, and after I brought home the first bottle of each one of them, the green and the pink, oh, it also comes in yellow. There's a yellow too. But I brought it home and I used it and I figured out how much I liked it, and I went back to get more, and I haven't been able to find it since. Now, if I don't know how many of you know, but Dollar Tree bought out Family Dollar. So I went in Family Dollar one day and they had it, but now it's $3 a bottle. And there's a couple other things that I have found in Family Dollar that used to be in Dollar Tree that's now $2 or $3 instead of just $1. But anyway, if you can find these at your Dollar Tree, they are really good. But if not, you might be able to find them at Family Dollar. I like the colors in them. I haven't found a Stickles that is this pretty of a mint green, or there's a flamingo pink in the Stickles, but it's not quite this light. It's more of like a bright flamingo color. But anyway, this is the mint green one I did, and I painted it all mint green, and then I put a coat of this on top of it to give it some glitter. I put this pink lace trim around it. I stuck a feather on it with a foam white rose and some gold leaves, and I had these little heart-shaped pearl picks, and I put that on there. So that is the first one, and I put these little loops on top so she can put her ornament hook on it. The next one I painted pink with a mint green top. Now this one I put feathers all the way around. I love these feathers, y'all. They're real fluffy. And then on the sides and everywhere else, I painted light pink. And on this one, I put a collage of flowers. And these are those iridescent pearls you get. I think it's at Michael's. They have the box of the pink, white, and mint green. And it's got purple in it too. Yeah, I think it is Michael's. But anyway, I just put some of those to make a little design there, and this green is actually a mint green leather strap, and I don't know where I got it. I think it come off a piece of clothes somewhere, but I save everything, so there's no telling where it came from. It could have come out of some of my grandmother's stuff or some of the bags that I buy from the thrift store. I really don't know. And I've got some little iridescent ribbon peeking out through here, and I went back with some white iridescent stickles and kind of stickled up the flowers a little bit. These are tissue paper flowers, so I couldn't really put any kind of glitter on that because then they would tear. On the last one that I did the whole thing light pink. And on this one, I used bling and went around the edges. I painted the band that's already imprinted in there, like embossed in gold with that gold paint pen. And I put some pink feathers, I put some flowers, I stickled them up, and I made 2 stick pins to put in this one. And these are some beads that I found at Michael's a while back when they had the sale on their beads. And I don't know what it is about these beads. They're frosted, but they look like they light up. I hope y'all can see how those look like they light up. But they are really cool. Now, I did not glue these down in case she wants to pull them out and use them somewhere else. I also have this green leaf like applique lace stuff, and I put a little bit of that in there to help pull in the mint green. And I got a little tiny black velvet leaf in there just to kind of pull in the stick pins with the flower collage. And that is the ornaments that I have created for Miss Sabrina for her challenge that she's doing. Now I also Please hold. I also asked Sabrina what kind. She had mentioned Katie was doing her own tree. So I asked her what color Katie was doing because I wanted to send Katie a little something too. And she told me that she's doing blue and white. So I have these, you know I don't have everything ready. Where are they? Hang on a minute, I'm gonna grab one to show you so you understand what I'm talking about here. Okay. I got these years ago, and I've had them in my stash, but they are the wires that are like welded together to make beaded snowflakes out of. See? And oh, here's some more. Yeah, you can just use it to make all different kind of snowflakes. So I took one and I made a snowflake for Katie for her tree. And I also took some of the Dollar Tree snowflakes that come 6 on a card. They come like this on the card, but they're always white or silver or I think they got gold. No, I think it's just white or silver. But anyway, I took some of these and I took this glitter that I was showing you, the Royal Ice Blue, and I covered some and then I repackaged it up so she can have some blue snowflakes for her tree. And I thought those turned out really cute. I really liked the way the blue that they turned. But anyway, I made her that. I made her a little ornament for her tree and the snowflakes. But excuse me. I am going to make a special, I can't think of the way to say it correctly. I want to package it up very special. And since it's her birthday, I thought, why not make her a cake? And we can put all this in a cake. No, we're not going to bake a real cake, y'all. I have some boxes that are the stackable, that are like this. I don't know if y'all can see them. They're just cardboard boxes that I had, and they're black and white. And you know, I didn't have any that were mint green or pink, but since it's a birthday cake, I thought I can use the black and white and then put the mint green and pink inside. But if I use pink on the outside, then it'll kind of pull it in. So what I've done, I had one of the cardboard cake, it's what you use to, I put a dolly on this side. It's just the cardboard round circles that you have that when you make a cake you can put it on. That way you have a way to carry it around and stuff. But anyway, cake decorators use them. I have made a cake or two, but I covered it with this contact paper from Dollar Tree so it would match. And on the back was just the cardboard craft color, and I put this big gold dolly that I had on there. The dolly that I have is, they come 6 in a pack, and they come in this roll right here. I'm trying to see, Mementa. But they're 12-inch dollies and they're gold, and they come in this pack right here. I might have a few extra ones if anybody's interested. Anyway, I covered it with the contact paper, and now I'm going to put the bottom one on here, and it's going to be really hard for y'all to see. I can zoom in but not out. Let me see if I can set my camera up a little bit differently so y'all can see. I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, I have repositioned my camera a little bit. I don't know how easy it's going to be to craft this way. I kind of had to move a bunch of stuff around, so hopefully this will work out a little bit better. So the first thing I'm going to do is take, the only downside to this is going to be shipping. I'm going to have to ship it in a tall, long box that hopefully will keep it standing upright and not get it messed up. So I'm gonna put a couple glue dots on the bottom of this first box so I can keep it in the spot I want it in. And I'm just going to center it, kind of eyeballing it. I think that's about right. Yeah, that works. Okay, so I've done that, and now I'm going to take a couple glue dots and center this top box. What did I do with my glue dots? Here they are. And I really don't want to put a whole lot on there in case she wants to take it apart. I just thought it would be cute to box it up and have it look like a birthday cake when she opened it. And hopefully it opens easy enough and she can get it out. I might have to put some kind of apparatus on it so she pulls it straight up. And I'll probably put like a big ribbon around it, or somehow put something through the bottom on the board and have it to where she pulls it straight up and it'll come out, which I'm pretty sure I'll be able to figure something out. But anyway, so now I'm going to, no, that ain't gonna work. I was gonna try to flip it upside down and do it, but I don't think that's gonna work either. So I'm gonna try to center this. And let's see, it's off just a little. So let me put it there. I'm still getting it too far back. Okay. There. That looks about right. It's not perfect, but it's close enough. Alright, so now I have the base for my cake. And now the ornaments are going to go in the bottom part here. I'll put some tissue paper and shred and stuff like that in with the ornaments. And I have something special to go in the top. So, anyway, this is what we're going to start with to make our cake. And I had to move all my supplies around to where I could get to them. So I'm going to be grabbing and reaching, and that's why I said I hope that I don't have to I'm hoping I don't bump the camera is actually what I'm hoping. Okay, I'm going to put a piece, this is some double-faced satin ribbon that I'm just going to put in the center of each layer to kind of bring the pink in. So that one's for the top. And this is 2.5 inch wide double-faced satin ribbon. And let's see, about right here. And I'm actually going to take these edges here and I'm going to lightly singe them with a cigarette lighter to make sure they don't unravel. So let me grab my lighter. I put it in my tweezers like this so it won't burn my fingers. And if your tweezers aren't good and don't hold it right, it falls. Let me hold it right here. Alright. Just kind of lightly melt it where it won't fray, and we don't want it that shabby. Not yet, anyway. And I'll probably speed up parts of this so the video won't be 2 hours long, because I've already told y'all I'm a very slow crafter. So, +2, this is one of those things that I have an idea of how I want it to look, but it's not set in stone. As Miss Susan Tootsie Tucker says, this is the fly by the seat of your pants crafting, where you just kind of figure it out as you go along. Okay, so I like to try to take and make things where if the recipient wants to, they can use it. So I'm not going to glue this to the boxes. I'm just going to kind of tack it to where it'll stay on using some glue dots. And I'm just going to put a couple of these on here. I like using glue dots. They're quick and easy. And I'm going to put a couple in the center to hold it in the position that I want it in. And here. Oh. I'm kind of crafting sideways, y'all. And for some reason today, everything I touch falls to the ground. So, alright, I'm going to pull it over to me just a little so I can try to get it centered. And I'm just going to put this around the center and just let the... You know, this is how those fancy wedding cakes do it now. They wrap ribbon around the center. Oh, come on. I think their ribbon's edible, though. This is not edible. I should have put the glue dots on as I went around so I could get it even. Alright, and then we'll cover up the seam with flowers and stuff. So I think I'm going to learn from my mistake on that one and put the glue dots on as I go around. I used to do, when my grandson was in lower grades and kindergarten and stuff, and he had the same teacher all the time, I used to make school supply cakes. I'll put a couple pictures of some of the ones that I made at the end of the video. Y'all can check out, because I used to take glue and scissors and all kinds of things. It's amazing what teachers need that aren't supplied by the schools. And, you know, I felt like if I could help them out, I wanted to do it in a fun way. And my cake, my school supply cake that I made, actually ended up being like 3.5 foot tall. Because I used notebooks. They needed Clorox wipes or Lysol wipes and Kleenex and all that good stuff. So everything that was on the list that they needed as far as supplies for the kids and the class, I put into that cake, that school supply cake. And it ended up being like 3.5 foot tall, but when I got to the school, I had like a cart thing to push it out to my car. And so I knew they would have like a media cart at the school. So when I got to the school, I went in and I asked if I could use the cart. And she looked at me funny and she was like, sure. And she's like, I'll go get it for you. And she comes back and I go out, take it out to my car. And when I come back in, with this giant school supply cake made of Crayola crayons and pencils and glue sticks, and you know, the teacher wanted paper plates in 3 different sizes, so that was actually the base. I used the bottom large paper plates for the bottom and build it up from there. The next layer I put the next size paper plates, and then another layer of the smaller little plates. So it turned out really cool, and they really liked it. I mean, all the teachers were coming around and checking it out, and the teacher finally did end up taking it apart and using the supplies, but she didn't want to. And I decorated it with flowers, and you know, I had a couple birds on there and make it look like a real cake. It was cool. And then the next year I made one for my grandson's first grade teacher, and I asked her her favorite colors, and she told me red and black. So I made her one and used red and black as everything, but I didn't make it as big in case they didn't take them apart. And that was the first year that they started doing the iPad, so all the children needed earbuds and stuff like that, and I used earbuds and glue sticks and all the stuff that they wanted and needed in the class, and made one of those. And it turned out cute too, but I didn't make it quite as big because the teacher that I was giving it to, I wasn't quite sure she was going to take it apart, and she didn't. She still has it sitting in her classroom. So, I mean, I know then, I just did it. I like creating things, so I kind of did it for fun. Okay, these are roses from Dollar Tree, and you get them on a bunch. I have several different bunches of flowers over here, just like this. You get them, and I'm just going to kind of do them as I go. I don't know which ones I want to use yet and which ones I don't. I've got several over here. I've got white, pink, and black everything. So I'm just going to decorate it. You know, I was thinking, most of the time everyone goes around, when you make a real cake, everyone goes around the bottom with the icing and making like little balls or a strip or something. So I'm going to find something that I can put here and here and possibly around the top. So hang on a minute and I'll be right back. I got to dig around and see what I can find. Okay, my crafty friends, I'm back, and as hard as I tried, I could not get the whole thing in the picture and be able to work correctly. So I finished it, and I'm coming back to show you what we ended up with. So you've seen where I put the pink ribbon. I went ahead and added a layer with this black bling on it. I also, now I'm holding the phone, so it's going to be a little bit shaky, and I apologize for that. But I put a flower collage with some feathers and white leaves and some little pearl strands. Over here, I put another collage with some roses, pink roses, these little white daisies that I glittered up, some more pearls. And on top, I wish my lighting was better. At night it's a little bit harder. Let's see if I can aim the light a little bit better and see if I can. But I had this cake topper that says happy birthday, and it's hidden a little bit, but you can see it close up. And it was silver, and I glittered it up. I put some pink stickles and some big confetti on it, which is showing up on camera, but it's not that, you know, it doesn't show up that much as the pink is in there. But this is my flower collage on the top, and this is the whole thing, and I'll put it in a box to where And I'm just going all the way around. I added some pearls. It looks like one of them fell off. I'm gonna have to put another one there. Got to get the glue back out. But anyway, it kind of posed a little bit of a task to glue things to this box, because it has like a real shiny finish to it. So y'all hang on just a minute. I will also put a few pictures at the end of the video showing the whole thing so y'all can see it a little bit better. I'm gonna put you back up here in the holder for a minute, and okay, so now we're back at the top view. But I just wanted to show you, I'm gonna take it off the Lazy Susan for a minute and put it down here, because I'm going to show you when you open, the top layer comes off. There's the box, that's where the ornaments will go, and then the top comes off for the other surprise that I'm going to put in there. And then this is something that she can put in her craft room. She seems, from what I understand, she likes pretty things all around her craft room that other people have made. So hopefully this will fit the bill. I know it's not Christmas, the ornaments will be, and it's not as much shabby as I would have liked it to be, but I only had these black and white boxes and it was a little hard. It's kind of shabby with the feathers and everything, but hopefully she'll like it. And if she don't, I put a little bit of glue on stuff, and mostly glue dots, but it won't be hard to take it apart and use it for another project if she wants to do that. So anyway, this is what I ended up with. I do have some other projects that I'm working on right now. We have Alicia, who is Wagman510. She's got 2 challenges going on right now. She's got a birthday challenge and a 500 subby challenge going on. Cruz has who is Crafting Con Cruz here on YouTube. I'll put these links down below as well. But she has a What You Famous For challenge, and of course Sabrina has her birthday shabby ornament challenge going on. So I wanted to show you a couple of the things I've been working on. Yeah, that might make a little bit of a difference, but I need to get over here and grab something. I'm gonna show y'all something. I know Sabrina likes owls, so I was trying to figure out a way to make a bird's nest and have an owl on it. And I've had these in my stash for over a year now, because I didn't even know Sabrina and she liked owls when I got them, but I thought they were really cute. And they were at Dollar Tree, and they're a little owl with the clip on it. Y'all can see that. And I thought they were super cute when I seen them, and I thought I used to make wreaths, and I thought these would be really cute on some fall wreaths. So I had gotten some, and they had this yellow tan color, and they had a darker brown, and they had purple, but they didn't have pink or anything else. So I took one of them and I actually painted it pink. Actually, it's ink. Remember the oxide ink fingers? This is what I was doing. I was making this little owl, and I was coloring him with the oxide ink. And then I took my gold paint pen. I'm sorry, y'all, the dishwasher's running in the background. That's what you hear. But I took the gold paint pen and I made the dots that were on it. It was in gold on this one too. And I don't want to really take it out of the package quite yet. Maybe y'all can see. But so I put the dots back on it with the gold pen, and I pulled the beak out and I painted it gold. And I like it. I'm not sure how the brown feathers look, but I thought, well, the purple one has brown feathers too, so maybe it looks okay. And I needed a nest, but I wanted a pink nest, and I couldn't find a pink nest anywhere. So I actually made this nest, y'all. And I was so happy with the way it came out. And I had the little robin's eggs, the little pink robin's eggs, but I took this stuff here that came in a basket, and it's really messy, so I'm not gonna pull it out. But this is, it's like wood shreds is what it is. But I took it and I shaped it around and pushed it down with my thumbs, and I glued it, and before I started, I sprayed it with some of that spray adhesive Elmer's in the spray can glue, so it would be kind of sticky and hold together. And then after I got it in the shape and it dried real good, I come back with some art glitter glue and I just dotted the parts that were sticking up. And I thought it turned out really cute. But this is one thing I'm going to send to her. I'm going to put a clip on the bottom, so if she wants to put it on her shabby tree, she can do that. And also, I was doing a couple things for fall, and I had a shabby fall pumpkin last year, and I can't find it to bring it out, and I haven't had a chance to finish this one, but I started it and I painted it pink, and I come back with the mint green, and it's a gold paint writer. It's paint, but it's got a real fine tip. But I just, you know, drew the swirls on there and everything with the mint, and then I come back with the gold and put some stickles on it. I don't know if y'all can see the stickles, probably not with all these lights on. I only got like 5 lights on here. Let me see if you can see, maybe. I don't know, it's the one up above that takes away from the, maybe if I turn it off, let's see. Does it sparkle now? No, probably not. Anyway, been working on that, and I'm not going to tell you what this is going to be, but this was a styrofoam cone, and I used the oxide ink, and I colored it, and I've covered it with iridescent pearls, and I will show y'all what that turns into. So anyway, been working on a few things, got some of the stuff for the collabs that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing Sabrina's Christmas collab and Alicia's Christmas collab, and so I'm kind of starting to work on some of those projects because, as y'all know, I'm a slow crafter and it takes me a little while. But anyway, I just wanted to come share that with y'all. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all have a crafty day, and we'll see you real soon. Until next time, bye for now.